ancient high divinity and the sacred stones of Mecca. The sacred mounds of Babylonia, in fact, like the ancient Gilgals, appear to have been sites of older structures which had long fallen into decay, and around which fancy and tradition were allowed to play freely. They had in this way become veritable hills, tumuli, and as such deserved the venerable title of sadu, or mountain. New temples, like that of the Mountain of the World, could be named after them, but this did not imply a recollection that the sacred mounds had once been temples themselves. They were rather like the mountains of the eastern frontier, the everlasting altars of the gods, on whose summits worship could most fittingly be paid to the deities of heaven. And like the mountains, they were something more than altars. They were themselves divine, the visible habitations of the spirits of the air. It is possible that Professor Frederick Delitzsch is right in proposing to see the Assyrian sadu, or mountain, the explanation of the Hebrew title of the deity El Shaddai. At all events, God is compared to a rock in the Old Testament, and the worship of the sacred stones was widely spread through the Semitic world. Between the sacred mounds of Babylonia, however, and the sacred stones of the Semitic faith, there was a wide difference, answering to a difference in the minds of the two races, to whom these separate cults belonged. The sacred stone was a Beth El, or house of God, no habitation of a mere spirit, but the dwelling place of the deity itself. Its sanctity was not inherent. It was sacred because it had been transformed into an altar by the oil that was poured out in libation, or the priest that was consecrated to its service. The worship of those sacred stones was common to all branches of the Semitic family. The famous black stone of the Kaaba at Mecca is a standing witness of the fact, but was forced to make a compromise with the old faith by attaching to the stone the traditions of the Old Testament. The black stone, though more sacred than any others, did not stand alone. All around Mecca there were similar stones, termed Anzab, 3 of which may still be seen, according to Mr. Doherty, at the gates of the city, where they go by the names Lobal, Ota, and Uzza. Northward of Mecca, at Madadin Saleh, the burial place of the ancient kingdom of the Nabateans. Mr. Doherty has discovered niches in the rock containing the sacred stones. Above one of them is an inscription which shows that the stone was a symbol or habitation of the god Auda or Aira. This is the place of prayer which Saru, son of Tuka, has erected to Auda or Bostra, the great god, who is similar to Melek Taus, as you will see. In the month of Nisan, April, of the first year of King Malkhaus. This is Melek Taus. Interesting. If I hadn't have worked on Melek Taus first, I wouldn't have noticed this. Each step presents another. Welcome to the ancient mystery. Please hit that notification bell to ensure you are notified of each upload. Share, like, comment and subscribe to support the channel for more ancient mystery.